Hi, I'm Rachel from readthehardparts.com, and we're going to read Revelation chapter 10. Then I saw another mighty angel coming down from heaven, wrapped in a cloud, with a rainbow over his head, and his face was like the sun, and his legs like pillars of fire. He had a little scroll open in his hand, and he set his right foot on the sea and his left foot on the land, and called out with a loud voice like a lion roaring. When he called out, the seven thunders sounded. And when the seven thunders had sounded, I was about to write, but I heard a voice from heaven saying, "Seal up what the seven thunders have said, and do not write it down." And the angel whom I saw standing on the sea and on the land raised his right hand to heaven and swore by him who lives forever and ever, and who created heaven and what is in it, the earth and what is in it, and the sea and what is in it, that there would be no more delay. But in the days of the trumpet call to be sounded by the seventh angel, the mystery of God would be fulfilled, just as he announced to his servants the prophets. Then the voice that I had heard from heaven spoke to me again, saying, "Go, take the scroll that is open in the hand of the angel who's standing on the sea and on the land." So I went to the angel and told him to give me the little scroll. And he said to me, "Take and eat it. It will make your stomach bitter, but in your mouth it will be sweet as honey." And I took the little scroll from the hand of the angel and ate it. It was sweet as honey in my mouth, but when I had eaten it, my stomach was made bitter. And I was told, "You must again prophesy about many peoples and nations and languages and kings." So here again we have some different images than we are used to seeing with the angel and the little scroll. I'll tell you what, the thing I'm going to focus on today is about the seven thunders, how he seals them up, but also then later he says the mystery of God would be fulfilled. And I liked this concept of some things are hidden, but yet eventually they'll be fulfilled. I've been reading Eugene Peterson's book called Reversed Thunder, and it's his thoughts on the book of Revelation. And from explaining this section, he talks about the seven thunders and them being perhaps like God's voice, like in Psalm 29, where 7 times the voice of the Lord is heard. Also in John chapter 12, there's a crowd that hears a voice from heaven, and it's described as thunder. So that reminds me here of God's voice. But also just the application here, just that it's okay to not know everything, because not everything has been revealed to us. And so often I see when we read Revelation, we're so stuck on finding out what every detail means, finding out the whole timeline of the end times. And God has revealed some things to us, but not every single thing. Like these seven thunders, we don't know what they said. And these human limitations that God has created with us is good, because God is God. He's the one who knows everything. And while we are to continue to pursue and learn what we can, we need to trust God for his timing in revealing to us details. And like Deuteronomy 29:29 says, the hidden things belong to God, and there are hidden things. So this is a good point to focus on that, okay, Lord, it's okay to say, I don't know, when we come across a passage and we just really don't know what it means. And that's perfectly fine to say, I don't know. There's some things we're not meant to know right now. And God has created us with those limitations of understanding, and he has called them good. So we'll rest in that, and we'll trust in him, and we'll continue to pursue what we can in Revelation, but we're not going to feel like we have to know every detail. Comment below and let me know what verse or section from here that you're going to be meditating on today, because there are some other good verses in here. And let me know if you have any questions.